2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today here at the Barclays Center. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was. Led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nets, they've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Curry with a wide open look. No good with the triple. And here are the Nets. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Thompson dishes to Curry. He feeds it to Wiseman. Thompson in the corner. On its way from Curry for two. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
As a catch-and-shoot player, Steph Curry is as dangerous as it gets.
Harden kicks to Griffin. Back to Harden. Puts up a three. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Oh, really smooth. Andrew Wiggins with the terrific mid-range game.
Green against Harden. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Down low. Here's Wiseman. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Wow, lights out from distance. Durant with a quick, high release, just a pure shooter.
It's Curry outside. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry leading the charge.
You know, you'd think it would be easy to throw a player like Curry off his shot because of the size, but somehow, some way, this guy figures it out.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Now here is Irving, and that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, just a great use of the pump fake by Irving to draw that defender into fouling him.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Brooklyn making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. And the Warriors also making a change. Oubre is checked in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Curry. He has 7. On the wing, Green. Misses the 3. Brooklyn's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving. And it's all evened up. Irving's got 6.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. Green finds Brown. Back to Green. Now here's Brown. And here is Irving. 6 points for him. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Right side, Green. Over Harris. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Durant.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Oubre against Brown. Now here's Wiseman. He's tightly guarded. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And here's Harris from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Green with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Good work there as it goes.
Timeout.
Wiseman's got his second bucket.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Intercepted. And it's the Warriors on the break. Lob pass to Oubre. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, there's a chemistry with this group, and Oubre makes that finish look easy.
Dinwiddie outside. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Off on the layup.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Bazemore passes to Toscano. Good on the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the wing, Harris. Covered by Oubre. And the basket by Harris.
Boy, when Joe Harris is making this kind of shot, turn the lights out.
Here's Oubre. Good. Jeff Green on the wing. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Green is out there with Brown. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the 5. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now the feed to Brown. Here's Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Now Lee.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Harden draws the double. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Poole. Dinwiddie covering.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Claxton. The 3 from Harden. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Poole. He has 6. A floater. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Durant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Claxton. Harden scanning the floor. Here's Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. There's a check in for the Nets. And the Warriors also making a change. Wiggins is checked in. Harden against Thompson. Harden dishes to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Nets. Outside, Green. Makes it off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
It's the balance that Kyrie Irving maintains even after getting hit on the drive. It's incredible.
A three-pointer. Wiggins doesn't go for him. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Harden the pass to Irving. Count that one. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Passes to Wiggins. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Irving. Bobbed up there for KD. That shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Irving double team. Down low. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Thompson against Harris. Thompson passes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Harris, bounce pass, and then Durant with the dunk.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Curry against Harden. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 17. Harden outside.
I just love the fire with which Draymond Green plays defense. This man does not let you get comfortable.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 17 points. And Kenny, Steph Curry, the son of 2 tremendous athletes who really set a high standard.
Steph wears his father's jersey. You know that, right?
Yeah, number 30.
Yep, you know us for number 30.
Kenny the Jet Smith.
Yeah, oh, you're good, man. But they'll hit over 40%. That guy was a shooter as well. 40% of his threes for over 16 years.
And Steph's mom was a great volleyball player. Word is, she finds him every time he goes over a certain amount of feet. That's a different type of pressure.
Yeah, man.
No, glad nobody ever did that to you, big fella.
I didn't turn it over.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold. You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Harden against Thompson. Irving passes to Griffin. And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Curry kicks to Green. And Irving pulls it down.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Here's Harden. Right side, Griffin. Outside for KD. For the lead. He doesn't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the wide open shot from Green. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
No good from Durant. The Warriors leading on the wing, Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Lee passes to Wiseman. Kicks to Bazemore. There's Lee with the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Poole, the pass to Looney. Out to Lee. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. Lee's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
They kick it out to Green. Dinwiddie outside to the paint. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the shot is good. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Harris. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Warriors. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Warriors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And so Bazemore nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
It's Durant on the wing. Pulls from the top of the key. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Toscano. And again, it's the Warriors missing. To the inside. Here's Durant, and he makes good on the layup. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint. And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Knocks it loose. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. Puts it up from 15, keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip point.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? KD's shot is off. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Bazemore misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Now, this guy's so fluid in transition. Just a great player, Oubre, in the open floor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock, and it's in there.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Now, here's Bazemore. There's 14 seconds left in the third. For 3, Oubre. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Brown outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Griffin in at the 5, down low. So that's the Nets' 5. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Brown's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson with it. Shoots from the high post. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
Well, you've got to mix up your looks and where you score from. And right now, Klay Thompson, the mid-range jumper on point.
Inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Nets shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Thompson with the bucket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Back to Griffin. For 3, Harris drills the three-pointer.
The very quick response from deep by Joe Harris. We love it.
On the wing, Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 4. Here's Curry. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. For Brooklyn, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Griffin kicks to Harris. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, attack the cup. Klay Thompson, more ways to score than you think.
It's Harden with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Curry in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Boy, once Stephen Curry starts to cook, it's like an avalanche. The guy can score at will from anywhere.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
The Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Steph Curry.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Curry passes to Wiseman. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Out of bounds.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Durant's checked in for Jeff Green. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 8. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Wiseman kicks to Curry. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris, bounce pass. A nice shot by Irving.
Well, Irving has been in attack mode all night. This guy is comfortable from any spot on the floor.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Nets trail by 6. Harden the pass to Harris. Outside Irving. The shot from the low post is good. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
They double-team Curry. Green finds Curry. Thompson from long range. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Down low. Harden. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen. Well, you get a sense of the recognition from Steph Curry and how quickly he moves through his progressions. Because, boy, if you're open, he's going to give it to you.
Here's Durant.
And special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
They grab their own miss. Durant with a wide open look. It counts! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
What I love about Stephen Curry is the pure joy he gets from playing the game of basketball. He will put everything on the line every single night he's on the floor. Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Connects from downtown.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's the Warriors to start out. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Wiseman in at center.
And you can see how the team rallies around Griffin in these situations. And their faith is not misplaced. He plays with such heart.
And here is Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Tries from 16. Here's Wiseman. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wiseman's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Green against KD. Griffin kicks to Harris.
Boy, Joe Harris refusing to give an inch, and he is rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. Nicely done.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Curry passes to Wiseman, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Here's KD, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Well, doesn't Kevin Durant like to put defenders on their heels, and he gets them to foul. Love it.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Good on the three-point shot.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
For the three, and another three for Golden State.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
A deep three from Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Wiggins against Harden. Thompson the bounce pass. And it's sent back by KD.
Yeah, Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Here's Irving. Takes the 13-footer. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
Yeah, Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
It's Harden with the drive. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
It's Curry outside. The shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. Oh, good on the three. Pulls up for three. Right between the eyes.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we're just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.